Hey guys. So today, sorry, I just got back from a jog. I'm sweaty, and I am also like a little bit sick, but I want to talk about spirituality or whatever it is, and like manifesting, and how it's like negatively impacted my life. Cause like it's magical and all, but at the end of the day, it makes me really paranoid. Because I have so many thoughts. I'm like, why is this possible? Why is time going by so fast? And why is everything just like fucking so crazy? I don't know. It gives me really bad anxiety, and then I'm like thinking to myself, why do I know these things? Why can I see events before they happen? It's just really weird. So like it stresses me out, and I'm just like here to tell you guys, like I'm working on myself, and like I feel like if you're going through what I'm going through, like, and you're having, like, manifesting paranoia or something, like, how did I do this? Why is this happening? You're not the only one, and I feel like it's best to just take a step back from that and just kind of see it for what it really is. You know, a lot of the time when we manifest or whatever, it's not exactly the same as what we thought it would be, and we don't know why that happens either. Like, we just don't know the answer. Like, we can say we know the answer, but in reality, we don't know the answer. And I think that a lot of the paranoia comes from trying to find the answer when there's literally no way we can find the answer. I think the answer is in the moment. I don't even know if that makes sense, but I feel like the moment might be the answer. Like, the moment. Does that make sense? Like, we're living in the moment. Like, when we're living in the moment, we might be somewhere else, but that's also the moment too. And like, we could be wherever we want in like the imaginary realm, and I feel like that realm is very important for some reason. But I also feel like what is it? It's so weird. Like, it really is. Like, my human brain cannot comprehend any of this. And I'm like, my cognitive gears are trying so hard to figure out what's going on, but they just can't. And I think I'll truly never know the answer. Like, I could think, I might be able to know some of the answer, but not all of the answer. So, like, there was a point in time where I thought I was God, and then I was, like, pretending that all these things would happen, and then they actually did, and that really freaked me out. And even to this day, it still freaks me out, because sometimes that does still happen, and I don't do it on purpose. Like, sometimes I'll just say something out loud, and then it'll end up happening the next day, and I'm like, why? Like, I didn't want this to happen. I didn't even say it would happen sometimes, but I just was like talking about it, and then it happened. Like, why is that even a thing? Does anybody know? I don't think anybody knows. Like, I really don't think anybody knows. People say I manifested it. Well, then did you manifest your car getting stolen? Like, did you manifest that guy slapping your ass? I don't fucking think so. Like, I don't know. Like, maybe that's just like God telling us something or something. Maybe it's like, I don't know. Like, it could be a different realm. I mean, obviously, I think it's the same realm of consciousness, obviously, because, I mean, we can see it. That means we're in it. Like, we're in the consciousness. That is a part of who we are, is imagination. In imagination, like, we can see anything, and, like, we could be anything. I could be a ninja right now in my imagination, and I could see it. Why is that? Like, why am I a ninja right now in my ninja latex with my ninja shuriken? I don't know. And I'm running around with my giant ninja thighs. Why can I see that? With my long ponytail hanging out. Like, why can I see that? I don't know. Isn't that weird that our brain can just make images like that? Why is that possible too? I don't know. It's really weird. Like, it's so weird. I get so confused. I'm like, what is this? What is going on? Like, my friend Devin, he was over. And I started crying because I was like, Devin, I'm having an existential crisis. And I started crying. I feel so bad. I'm sorry, Devin. You're probably like, girl, you crazy. I really am, though. And I feel like time's going by so fast. Even though it isn't. Like, it kind of is, but it kind of isn't at the same time. Maybe I'm just worried. Maybe I just need to stop worrying so much. Maybe I just need to stop concentrating on time going by so fast. Maybe I just need to have fun in the moment. Maybe I just need to do the things I want to do. Because I feel like when you follow your heart and do the things you want to do, then you truly get what you truly want. You know? Because if you do what you want to do, that means you get what you want because you did what you wanted. In turn, you'll get what you want. Right? I don't know. I don't know if that makes any sense, but like, at the same time, like, life is just so weird. Like, why, you know, I think about this all the time. Like, it's always been a thing on my mind, is why is life so weird? Like, you know, when I was a kid, like, it just seemed so easy. Like, I didn't even care what life was. I just thought and experienced, and everything was fine, and I would play with the buggies outside. And, like, I feel like when I was a kid, I would, like, talk to God through my thoughts, and maybe that's what's going on now. Like, if you believe in that, like, I don't know. Like, I really don't know what it is. Maybe that is what it is. I don't know. How am I to know? I don't even know how any of this is possible. Like, I fucking don't know. Like, I have animals right now. Like, why are these little creatures even possible? Like, you know? Why am I possible? Why do I have these weird hands? I don't know. And why do I wake up in the same body every day? That's the question. You know? If I was God and I could manifest anything, then I would be able to manifest a new body and be in a different body. But I can't. So obviously that means I'm not God. Right? It's like, am I a piece of God? I think that it could be it. But what is God? Like, what is the definition of God? Can anybody truly tell me what God is? Like, what is God? Is it all-knowing? I don't think anything is all-knowing. If I'm not all-knowing, then God isn't all-knowing. Right? I don't know. Unless it is all-knowing. I don't know. I don't know anything. I think human beings are more dumb than they pretend to be. I think human beings think they know the answer when they truly don't. You know? You can say you know the answer. But do you really? Or are you lying? Because I feel like you might be lying. You know? You might be lying. Yeah. I don't know. I'm sorry, Devin, if you ever watched this video. Oh yeah, my friend Devin bought me coffee today. That was nice. Thank you. And then we watched this weird psycho movie about this guy who kills people. Called American Psychopath or some shit, I don't know. It was alright. I mean, it was cool, I guess. I haven't watched a movie in a while. But yeah. I appreciate that Devin comes to see me, but I feel like all he ever wants to talk about, like, we don't really talk that much. Like, we talk every day, but we don't have, like, an actual conversation, really. We just, like, say, hey, what's up, blah, blah, blah. But, like, when we do have actual conversations, I notice he only wants to talk when it's, like flirting. Like, what is that? Like, since sometimes it gets sexual, is that weird? Is that normal? Does that mean he just wants to fuck me? I don't know. I'm scared. I'm not scared, I don't know what that means. Like, what are you after? Like, why is that the only time you want to converse with me? You don't want to know anything about me? You just want to flirt? Or maybe it's because I don't flirt. Like, because we ended up flirting a little bit, and then I told him something like, I'm going to chop his dick up if if it gets near me. Is that bad? Should I not say that? I don't know. He was talking about dick cheese. And I was like, why are you talking about dick cheese? And he goes, to be gross. And I'm like, oh yeah, well, you were always good at that. Because he was. He was always good at that. And I mean that. Like, he has gross things that he says sometimes. And I'm like, wow, okay. But I don't mean anything rude by that. He's a gross, humored man. I don't know. But, I mean, sometimes I'll humor it, but other times it'll kind of gross me out. Dick cheese, you can't call it anything more delicious than that. It has to be dick cheese. It can't be morning wood with a piece of morning dew on it. It has to be dick cheese. Why? I don't like dick cheese. I want morning wood with morning dew. I don't want dick cheese. What do you guys think? What is that? Is he just trying to have sex? Because I don't understand what's going on. I mean, he comes and spends time with me, and he bought me coffee. I don't know. But the past few weeks, like, we haven't hung out because one time he was hungover, and the other time he said he sharted. But I noticed right before then, I told him about this other guy who's been asking me on a date, and I don't know, like, if that has something to do with it or not. Do you think that could have something to do with it? Because, I mean, if he told me about another girl, I think I'd be pretty pissed. I'm just saying, like, should I shut my mouth? I mean, I didn't like the guy. I told him I blocked him, so I don't see why it will bother him. You know? And then he said something like, oh, well, at least someone wants to date you. It's like, what do you mean? What are you calling me? Undesirable? Is that mean? But then he said, no, that's not what I meant. I'm sorry you took it the wrong way. What I meant was a stab at myself, like, at least someone wants to date you, like, oh, well, no one would date me kind of thing. And I was like, oh, okay. And I said, well, that's not true, because you said you've had chances in the past, but you didn't take it. And he said, yeah, I guess you're right. So then why complain? I don't know. I don't understand. And I don't understand that incessant dick cheese. What is that? Dick cheese? Is that all you want to talk about? You don't want to know who I am? All you want to know is dick cheese? Is that bad, everybody? I mean, I want to have conversations, you know? I mean, it's fun. Flirting is fun, but at the end of the day, is that all you want to do? Like, what? I don't know. Maybe he's mad at me because I don't want to flirt with him. Because I remember last time I told him I'd chop his dick up. Maybe that has something to do with it. I don't know. Or maybe it's something else. I don't know. Or maybe it because, I don't know, maybe he thinks I'm friend-zoning him. I might be slightly, but only because I have my reasons. Like the dick cheese. What is that? Why are you talking about dick cheese? Why can't you talk about your favorite song? Why can't you tell me anything? I mean, when we hang out, we have conversations. But at the end of the day, on the internet, I don't know. I guess everyone's different. I don't know. Everyone has their own thing that they do. I just don't know. It's weird. Weird and strange. But yeah, everybody. Thank you guys for watching. I'm having an existential crisis. If you're having one too, give this video a thumbs up. Also, let me know in the comments what you think about that whole thing with Devin, because I know he's talking about dick cheese. What is that? we were talking about sharts, and I told him I would change his sharty diaper. And then he goes, well, that's finger licking good. And then he called me mommy. Is that bad? Why is he doing that? Doesn't that just sound like he wants to get laid? Maybe that is what he wants. Is it? I don't know. He came to hang out with me 4 times, doesn't he? And he hasn't done anything except for buy me coffee. Is that good or bad? I don't know what's going on. What is that? He just wants to be my friend and is nice and buys me coffee, but wants to talk about his cock? I don't know. Somebody let me know. Maybe he just wants to flirt. I don't mind that. I guess I'm okay with that. Maybe I should try flirting back and stop being so crazy. I'm gonna touch this fly. You want to see me touch a fly? Oh, he flew away. He almost let me touch him. He was just running away a little bit. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.